Alright everyone, today I'm doing a 24-hour dropshipping challenge where I will be finding the product from scratch, running the ads, and hopefully make some money. I'm actually going to use my own software that I just launched to find winning products for today's challenge. I also see that there's a lot of YouTubers doing 24, 48, or 72-hour dropshipping challenges. There's often just zero value to it. So I'm going to go ahead and make this video entertaining but also valuable so you can learn the exact strategies to take your dropshipping store to the next level. And a lot of you have been asking, yes, I do offer mentorship. So if you're interested in that or you just have any dropshipping questions in general, you can message me on Instagram here. So as you can see on the camera, the clock is currently 4 p.m. The challenge is starting. So let's just go ahead and start the timer. We're now doing a 24-hour dropshipping challenge. All right, so this is not a plug or anything, but I'm actually going to use my own software for this challenge because I figured that since I just launched it, it would be super fun to see the potential of the winning products inside the winner's toolbox. Or to be honest, it's a plug. You should definitely get in. It's linked in the description. But today's winning products are a portable laptop desk, and we also got a foldable foot bath. So my plan originally was to use TikTok ads, but since there's two products here and they clearly just fit different platforms, I'm actually going to go ahead and use two stores to run both products. So we're going to run the foldable foot bath on TikTok because I think it's a product that kind of fits the algorithm there. It's not perfect for TikTok, but it should definitely be able to make some sales. And then we're going to run the portable laptop desk on Facebook. And this product is cool because it definitely fits Facebook. But one thing you should do before you run a product like the laptop stand, because it could be quite generic, is you go over to AliExpress and check the competition for it. Now inside the winner's toolbox though, I've obviously already checked the competition, but you might say that a laptop stand is super saturated, and yes, that is true, but the laptop stand we got here is just really different and you could just set it up anywhere. As you can see, these ones are made of a completely different material and they don't look colorful or appealing. So in my opinion, I think the portable laptop desk is going to be super good, and we're also going to run the foldable foot bath. So the next step for me now would be to create a Shopify store, make the product pages, gather some content, put on some reviews, and push out the ads because the time is ticking. We only got 24 hours and the ads has to be published soon. I'm really confident in the product, so I think we should totally be able to make some sales, but we'll see in the end of the challenge. Okay, so we're about to launch the store, but before that, I had to go ahead and search for a foldable foot bath because it could be like somewhat saturated. But as you can see though, a lot of these foot baths just looks similar and they don't really have the appealing design of the one that I picked to run. So as you can see in the winner's toolbox, this foot bath is actually quite unique because it's foldable. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the photo here and it's going to direct us to AliExpress. So we get it for $11 plus 2.5, so that's like 13.5. I'm going to go ahead and say that we buy it for 13, and then for testing, we're just going to sell it for $29. So that would be around, I think, a $16 profit margin. And if that works, I'm going to go ahead and increase the price to $32 and then eventually 35 and hopefully 39. But let's just go into the ad library to see if other people have been running similar products in the past so that we can get like some sort of inspiration. I'm going into the ad library and I'm going to search for foot bath, and we just get real estate ads. That's not really what we were looking for. Oh, what is wrong with this foot bath? It honestly looks like mud. That's not an attractive ad at all. This one also looks like mud. But as you can see though, most of the foot baths are not foldable. So that is how we're gonna beat our competitors. They might be selling a foot bath, and yes, it might be cool, but this one is foldable and it goes all the way up to your knees. And I just know that some girls are gonna love this product. So I'm gonna make the Shopify store now and I'll update you in a second. Okay, so I actually have to buy a domain for the store real quick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Modern Tech Home, and I'll get back to you once I'm building the store. So I'm currently adding reviews to my product, and I found this review which is in another language. I'm gonna go ahead and give away $50 to someone that translates the review and puts it in the comments section. And I'm also gonna give away another $50 to someone that subscribes to my channel, clicks the like button, and leaves a comment on this video. But I just finished the product description, so let's go ahead and look at it. Alright, so I know you've been waiting. Here is the store, and it's just a general store. It's not really anything special, but my plan with this store is just to direct the customer to the product page. So in my opinion, it doesn't really matter how good the store is as long as the product page is on top. But here's the product page, so check this out. It's not really like the perfect product page, but I think for TikTok it's definitely going to do it, and it could be a little bit better, but we only have 24 hours on us to make this challenge work. And I'm also going to run ads for the product, so I'm going to go ahead and publish the ads really soon and maybe make some changes to the store afterwards. But here is the beginning of the description. It's like somewhat good. Relax and relieve from the comfort of your home, and then we just follow the basic layout of a headline, paragraph, photo. But I didn't have time to make a page fly for this because I only got 24 hours. But if you're running a dropshipping store in 2022, I think that using page building apps such as Pagefly is super important in order to stand out, because as I teach in the winner's toolbox, standing out is everything. And in a minute or two, we're going to run the ads and try to make money. So I'm looking forward to show you the results. I'm pretty sure that by tomorrow morning, we should have a couple of sales on our store, if not even more. But before that, I want to introduce you to the winner's toolbox quickly. This is not a plug or an ad for me or anything like that, but I launched an e-commerce software on Sunday that I think it's extremely good, and I want you to get in because this is a community of like-minded people that generally just wants to change their life. And as you can see here, I'm giving away daily winning product, access to a library of winning products that's currently growing, a step-by-step course to launch your store, a Discord group, and a community with me where we will be doing weekly calls. So you'll be on calls with me, and it's the #1 tool to beat competitors, and you can spy on them with one click. And I also wanted to say there's a 24-hour money back guarantee. You're definitely not going to need it though, because this is the best software out there. But in case you want some safety, you can get your money back the first 24 hours. And before we run the ads and figure out how much money we made during this challenge, which I think could actually be a lot, but we'll have to wait and see, I wanted to show you that the course included is updated weekly. And I think no other competitor in the dropshipping game updates their course weekly. And I also wanted to say that the winner's toolbox is not a course is just included. And all for $49, you get all of this and a course that's updated weekly. But I'm not really trying to make money on this. I just want a community where I can be able to teach all of you because it gives me a lot of meaning and it also helps you out. But back to the description. It's just a headline, a paragraph, and then a photo, and I just keep following this layout. So one thing I think is super important is to have your headlines on top. Most people are not really going to read through the whole description, but they're definitely going to read through the headlines, and they're also going to look at the photos. So in my opinion, they should be on top. And as you can see, I try to make a good headline, and I also try to be relatable in the introduction here, stating that they totally deserve better. So here's the product page layout. I put in 50% off ending soon just to add some urgency to it, and then just an ending here. And I also put in some trust badges such as 30-day money back guarantee just to give the customers some safety, because it's a cold audience. They don't know anything about me or my store, just like they wouldn't do if you were running the product either. So when you test out a store, build some safety with a 30-day money back guarantee, because most people are not really going to use it anyways, but it does build the safety. And then I also went ahead and added some reviews, but I couldn't really find too many photos of it, so this is all we got. What we're going to do now though is we're going to run the ads and try to make money. All right, everyone, I just got the video ads, and I have to say that in my opinion, they're not really that good. But let's go ahead and take a look at them though. I can't really be playing it with sound on just because YouTube is probably going to copyright me, and we don't want that because then I won't be able to make you guys videos anymore. But I must say, like, some of these videos are really weird. Like those sections like that you just saw, I think they are really weird. I don't think they have too much to do on TikTok or on Facebook, but I'm sure like some people is gonna like it. To be honest, I don't even want to look at it, but we're gonna go ahead and run it on TikTok. Hopefully it's gonna work out. I wish that I could create better ads and that I could put it into my own editing software and make them better, but we don't have time for that. As you can see, the clock is 17:52, and that means 6 p.m. We now only have 22 hours left of the challenge, so I just have to rush it. I gotta get onto TikTok and run it up. And yes, these videos might not be the best, but I still think the product is somewhat gonna make sales, and that is the problem you'll have when you do a 24-hour dropshipping challenge. Things are going to be super stressful, and you might not end up with the perfect store or product, but I still think we're gonna be able to run some ads because I have an advertising strategy. My product page is somewhat good. I'm rambling on. Let's just go ahead and run the ads. Hopefully you click a like though and subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead and run the ads. So first thing I'm gonna do is just to copy the link there because I know we're gonna use it for later. And then we're gonna come over to TikTok, and I'm just gonna go through my testing strategy really fast because this is a challenge. So on TikTok, I don't really recommend to test with CBO. I never keep that on when I'm testing on TikTok, but I definitely use it for scaling. I'm gonna go ahead and continue into the ad sets, or it's actually called ad group on TikTok, but I'm so used to Facebook and it's still my main platform. So I already have some sort of auto setup here, but I'm gonna go ahead and add in my pixel. As you can see, always aiming for complete payments. And for everyone that's been asking me about their TikTok ads not spending, that might actually happen when you run a complete payment campaign. If you're running a campaign that's optimizing for purchase and it's not spending, a good trick that works almost every time is to run a parallel campaign. So what I'm gonna do if this campaign doesn't spend is I'm gonna go ahead and create a new campaign and just target, for example, add to cart. And once the new campaign starts to spend, it's most likely gonna trigger your purchase campaign to spend. So that's just a quick tip for y'all. But as you can see, we're doing complete payment, and we're only doing TikTok as the advertising platform because there's just no reason to do anything else. So we're gonna go ahead and use TikTok there, and then we're gonna put in some locations. So this is not an agency account, but it's super easy to get one. But I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the top countries in Europe. So we're gonna go with Belgium, Germany, and definitely Netherlands, and lastly the United Kingdom. So these are the top 4 countries. They're not really the best countries, but it should be totally fine because if the price is good, it's gonna dominate in Europe as well. You don't necessarily have to run to the United States if you know what you're doing. As long as the product applies to the whole world and you're taking a proper marketing angle, you could totally be able to run to Europe. And in fact, I recommend you to run to Europe. You should actually run worldwide ads, excluding third world countries. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna sort the ages. So I'm doing everything besides 13 to 17 because people at 13 to 17 don't really have a card and they definitely don't have too much money. So what you can do now is you can go go ahead and add some interest. But TikTok has really bad targeting. So when I test products on TikTok, I just like to keep it broad and I do 5 ad sets with no interest. And you might think that it's really weird to not do any targeting, but trust me, if this were a Facebook ad, I would make my targeting on point. But when you're running a product on TikTok, it's important that the product is general and applies to everyone. That doesn't mean the product should be generic. It should still be unique and fit the wow factor criteria. But on TikTok, you're not really going to get away and make a ton of money with a product that has a specific niche audience. So I figured out by spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on TikTok ads, just doing no targeting for a broad product is way better when you're testing. So the budget is also going to be set to $20. And then I'm going to start the ads in 1 hour at 7 p.m. And that's going to be the 9th, which is Wednesday. So now we actually have 24 hours to run the ads. Hopefully going to make some money, but let's go ahead and skip to the next page. All right, so I just launched the ads. They're going to spend around $100 a day because I'm running 5 ad sets for $20 a day each. And I also went ahead and put 3 different video ads under each ad set. If you've been following my channel for some time, you already know that you should never rely on only one video ad. So therefore, I went ahead and added 3 different ones so that we can split test them and then find the best performing one. So here's one of the videos and it just says, relax, you deserve it, foldable foot bath. On TikTok, you should be straight to the point. You shouldn't really type too long of a description. See what's going to happen if I do it. If I keep typing right now in my ad, it's just going to come out dots, right? You can only type so much until the dots appear, right? Here, I can still type, but if I keep typing after this, the dots are going to appear. So then you'll have to click down to read it and people are not going to do that. It's currently 6 o'clock. I just published the ads as I already told you. So I'm going to go ahead and mentor a couple of people in my toolbox, which is linked in the description. It's only $49 a month. And considering the amount of value you're getting, I highly recommend you to go in and just try it for 1 month. You're not going to regret it. And I would actually love to see you on the inside. Then I'm going to go for a workout. Then I'm going to cook some food. And if something happens or we start making sales, I'm going to get straight back on the camera and show you the results. But I'll definitely get back to you in the morning with the results of this challenge. Okay, so we're actually just 5 hours into the challenge, and looking at my phone, you'll see that we already have 1 sale. That is huge potential because the ads just started spending. Since I'm only targeting Europe though, it's probably not going to be too many sales tonight, but I'm gonna go to bed now. As you can see, my dog's already gone to bed. He's camera shy, I guess. But I will go to bed now and I'll check back in with you in the morning to see the results. Hopefully we'll be profitable, and if you smash a like and subscribe to my channel, maybe it's gonna increase the chances. I don't know, but it's almost midnight, so I'm gonna go to bed and then I'll be back on the camera in the morning. All right, so the clock is currently 4:25 and the challenge is officially over, and this time I think we might actually be profitable. So if you remember the last time I did a challenge, I think we got around 2 sales and I was spending a ton of money on ads, so that challenge was definitely not profitable. And in a second I'm gonna go ahead and calculate the profits or losses to see if we actually succeeded this challenge. But before that, I wanted to tell you that it's not realistic to always make money when dropshipping, and this is a 24-hour challenge. I didn't have time to set up everything perfectly. So imagine if this was a 72-hour challenge or a week challenge, which I might actually do. Then I would guess the results would be even better because this store actually might have some potential. All right, so as you can see on the camera, we made $98 today, and we also did $29 yesterday, which makes the total amount of this challenge $128. So I think we actually might be profitable. So I just did a math on it. Let's look at it on my computer. So first of all, as you can see, we had a product cost of $13.5 and we sold 4 products, so that's going to get us up to a $54 cost. And then we also spent $62 on ads, which were actually set to spend $100 a day, but because this was just a 24-hour challenge, the ads could only run for like 20 hours and they didn't really take off until midnight. So we spent 54 plus 62, which is $116 in cost, but we actually sold for $128, which means that this challenge is officially successful. Finally managed to be profitable. Or profits are only $12 though, but being profitable is a struggle when you only have 24 hours, no pixel, no data, and from scratch. So I'm happy with it. I'm actually gonna run the product for a couple of more days just to see the potential, and then I'll probably come back with an update because I think this product might have potential, and being profitable the first day is relatively good. But since I'm already running 2 dropshipping brands, I don't know if I'll have the time to scale it. So if you want me to do a 72-hour or 1-week challenge, make sure to let me know in the comment section, and I also hope that you press a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the challenge. I'm Henrik, and on my channel I'm posting dropshipping videos every single week. So if you enjoyed it, I really hope you subscribe and press the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.